to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some family. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Heart full of half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Heart full of half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets, down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red, see. These men are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the bends. Time for the mission. I'll put my go-to face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Heart full of half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Heart full of half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Hey, over Canadian, we made this.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo, down my ego, let me check on battleship, I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hoe, shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Give my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Missing benches, the wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Zion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog, I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
I said I need it, this undefeated. Black and then I'm go long. These receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it, then I leave her. I can't get get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is, go put that up for their breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this till I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a I'm straight out the knife, I came up. I'm straight from the knife, I went bought me a jumped out the poacher and bought me a bought in the jet, cause my dog out a don't give a where we going. My thing, I cover my got an elo, my aim on point. Give me pain in my joints. Money bun, I want 2,000, I want both. I know how to handle it, bust on my damage. Can't run, we gon' live it one. You know where I'm from, give a how you in the car and it sound like a in it with $1 million worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, I'm to your dad. Off the porch, bought a push and I drag. Out the billing and then steady, now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide. Brain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. There go them people. You know what it is, go put that up for their breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this till I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
I know the we making it happen. I like a bougie, but keep me a
fantastic. Cartier straight out the plastic. Diamonds in all of my glasses.
The magic.
Straight out the basket. They say them young have
the money too old. It's growing nasty.
with the
way we pay, we been giving too many passes.
too many. Drop a bag and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest?
Who?
Elastic, new attachment, get tactic. Technical.
They stole the flow. Now they tryna run off with the
My
fashion.
neck got freezing. Just give us the reason. Make this look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones. Is what's your issue? If you got a on block outside the street.
Ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game. They know that we be undefeated. I get. We talking beef, they say that they vegan. Dripping no reason. We cup 'em on ice and talking the freezer.
I said I need it. This undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. There go them people. You know what it is, go put that up for their breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this till I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Thinking as I come these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this fed up. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the that I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find the truth while I'm alive. Before I say goodbye, before they tell me all the I did was just a lie. This really ain't my life. Taking out this notebook every day, writing down my feelings cause it makes me feel okay. Promise you I take you from that life you living now, but then we hit the ground. They say that they we running down your villas. No, they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took it. I wish I told you all that's in my head. Instead, I don't give a what you expect. So put your pride to rest. I saw you, now you pull up on me, tell me where you wanna go. 3 a.m. and you 6 a.m. and you telling me, okay, I'm getting older and I'm losing some friends. Thought they was my, but they don't make no sense. When you find out what you, don't be texting my phone. I like it better when you leave me alone.
Whoa, kidding.
Yeah. So many shows last year, man, mashed bare work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I duppy a beat. Flick on the rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the peak. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see, so when man wanna envy, it's cutting me deep. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas. Talking, can't step in up when I just spent your advance on my wardrobe. Getting grown on your phone trying to talk loads, but if it's road best. Riding my wave, get lost in my thoughts though. Kinda mad back then I just saw notes, now my accountant sending my sort code. Broke up fresh off the lot, no test drive, dodging the X5, making the peps fly. True saying you gotta get bread, so I told him pet time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by, still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check, can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars or the spaceship. All these in the whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off. And set man do, then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.
I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Looking for trouble, I'm coming with double. And then I'm bursting your bubble. Doing whatever I want, whenever I want to. Paper beside me, I'm always ready to rumble. Oh, around acting like a fool, begging on my dog. Oh, I see you last week. You tried to pass me. You ain't no athlete. Doing what I want to do makes me comfortable. I'ma count these hundreds blue with no regards to you. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Ooh, I've been trying to keep my cool. Late nights posted in the stool. Money making moves. Don't know what to choose. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. You don't really want it, you just wanna boast. You just wanna be in all my videos. No, think you gotta go. Acting like a model, never walk people. So, it's no love. Never seen me on when well I could. Now you wanna girl, but what's good? No, you think I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what the bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what the bands do.
another expert tip segment, and we've got the GOAT. He's wearing it on his T-shirt. The man, the myth, the legend, gameplay director, and GOAT, Mike Wang. It's so great to have you back on 2K TV.
Thanks for having me back. It's great to be here.
So this week we're going to be talking about situational lineups, and I know it's a way to take your game to the next level, but first tell us, what are they and why are they important?
Right. Well, in a nutshell, they allow you to quickly and easily swap your lineups to take advantage of maybe your three-point shooters or your bigs or your defensive lineup. They're just ways to kind of just quickly change your strategies on the court.
So what's new in NBA 2k22 for situational lineups?
Well, I guess we can start with play now. When loading into a game on current gen, you can press start to edit your starting lineup as well as any of the preset situational lineups. If you press the start button again, you can then adjust your defensive match.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles, Staples Center, the Grizzlies taking on the Lakers. For the Grizzlies, they've tipped off the season with back-to-back losses. A win tonight would give them something to build on. Lakers, Grizzlies, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Cup. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Memphis, 2 games back.
And when I look at the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers. And they have their big trio out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Malik Monk. Here's Morant. And he touches right on Malik Monk. Oh, man.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Morant surveying the deep.
But did you see that?
He was underrated going into college, underrated coming into the league, and Morant plays like he's still trying to prove the doubters wrong.
Melton finds Adams. Brooks with it. He's picked up by LeBron. It's good.
What sound fundamentals and shooting mechanics that Brooks has. I mean, he makes defenders pay for the making.
Westbrook dishes to LeBron. There's the drive. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. James has got 5 minutes.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
There's the pass to Brooks. No good from outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The 3 from Davis. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles.
Carmelo Anthony.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his
just a
second
little too
personal
amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Brooks. Takes the three. And the three ball is good. He has 5.
And this is the part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting it to uncovered teammates.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And finished off by Morant.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
James. Nunn finds James. Now Monk. Here's Nunn. No good on the three. Now here's Melton. Tight defense on him, and it's good for 2. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Anthony with the block.
Blocks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to want the shots.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 6. Davis, the pass to James. Over Brooks. Here's Nunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant, right side. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. Riza comes in for LeBron. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Monk. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's Tillman, covered by Anthony. Off target at the rim. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They get it back. Launches a three. Rondo. Oh, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Anderson inside. Riza covering. They get it back. Tillman's shot is off.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the dunk by Bazemore.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clark, the pass to Tillman. Back to Clark. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Anthony. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's what I'm talking about, Melo. Man, this guy can still get up.
.59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bain. The teardrop. Out of hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Bazemore for 3. Connects from three-point range. Bazemore's got 5 points so far.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Clark. Ariza with the rebound.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
Anthony gets to Ariza. Over Clark. Ariza no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jones, no luck. Outside Rondo. Back to Anthony. And Jordan has it in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
Sometimes it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, you know, the whistle blown, let's get out and let's execute what needs to be done.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
They've carried out a great game plan so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Jones drives in. Anderson outside. A 3-ball. The Lakers with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Fitting, right? That Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Ariza. LeBron comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skill superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to Davis, Stoyaka, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin, what up, Mully? John Stockton, there's a lot of great talent.
And they'll get another chance. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James, 5 to shoot. Howard finds none. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Offensive rebound, Jordan. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nunn's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook. I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Suns. Here's Morant. Westbrook with the block. They retain possession. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 5 on the bucket from Jackson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's a great find. As always, LeBron with his finger on the pulse of the game.
So timeout call here. First for Memphis.
One of the big surprises of the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Bane. Here's LeBron. Outside for Jordan. Passes it to Nunn. Jordan trying to free himself up. And they hit it back over Brooks. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some fine.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Melton's shot is good.
Improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Melton. Jackson trying to break free. Melton, no good. James against Brooks. Davis, the pass to Jordan. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim was forced. Love when Morant goes hard and converts.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is elite in every way. Thank you.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strength on offense, which is why he's efficient.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Selected second in 2019. John Morant, the highest draftee in the Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol. They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
LeBron against Brooks. Right at the free throw line, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more. Well, some people felt, Chris, that John Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year 1. Enjoying Magic Johnson, great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young. The only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty comfort.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Brooks. And the block shot grabs it out of the air.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Ken Bazemore comes in for James. And Monks subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Clark is checked in for Memphis.
His first day in the league. Opponents show, they're more willing to put Morant on the line to give him an easy look.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
John Rondo's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Monk for 3. Anthony dishes to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The Grizzlies trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Tillman, and he jams it with authority.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
To the inside. Bazemore for 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset. Let's go out there.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but wrong determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball. They made smart passes and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the four. Monk is out there with Howard. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And they double up Morant. For the lead. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Davis finds Monk. Now here's Westbrook. Back to LeBron. From deep. And the Lakers get it back. Poked away. Fast break Memphis. Morant passes to Melton. And Davis sends it back.
Big block from the big fella. Anthony Davis putting every inch of his reach to work.
And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Now the pass to Morant. Floats one, and it's sent back by Howard. And the Lakers turn it over again.
That's just a needless skill. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Adams. A floater, and Davis sends it back. LeBron kicks to Howard. On for three. Second chance shot. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
And he's so skilled at finding ways to get to the line. Davis staying aggressive. Going at the team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And he makes the first. Baines checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And another miss by Memphis.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 16.
You know, with how explosive Ja is on the bounce, opponents will give him looks for deep.
And here's James outside. And they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Westbrook fires away from outside. And even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Kick out to Adams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ariza comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Monk. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go. Only 2 fouls to spare.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. And Anthony subbed in for Anthony Davis. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Ariza no one. Here's Jordan. Count it. And the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. You fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson.
Los Angeles, DeAndre.
And the free throw, no good.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Ariza against Anderson. Nunn passes to Carmelo. Trains the three-pointer. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
You think Melo's going to hesitate off the pass? No way.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board. It's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Pass to Nunn. First three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 6. West. Brook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but if you factor in college and international play, there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And the first one drops.
It's been great to see Carmelo Anthony continue to evolve his game and embrace a new role in the league. I mean, veteran leaders like him are hard to come by.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Memphis also making a switch. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Anderson.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Los Angeles leading by 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assists, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Ron, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Bazemore on the wing. Back to Rondo. Anthony kicks to Rondo. Anthony, the pass to Rondo from deep LeBron. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Passes it to Melton. Here's Tillman. .29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Anthony sends it back. Jordan high post. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
16 seconds left in the third. Here's Morant.
Clever play by Moore. Sticking with the shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in that.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. James kicks to run. Off target from outside. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Brandon Clark, DeAnthony Melton out there with Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep. The shot by Monk is no good.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing, he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson is checked in for Memphis.
First team foul. Grizzlies substitute.
And the pass to Melton.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Adams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Adams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. The drive by James. And James throws it down.
You gotta love watching James Scott for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Welcoming the physical defense on the way up. Morant enjoys overcoming these types of challenges.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Russell Westbrook.
Monk, the pass to Westbrook. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Westbrook hits this, you know he has to help his offense.
Pass to Brooks. Adams with it. He's guarded by Howard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's LeBron. Monk for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still over from the field.
That time, courtesy of Morant. Now, I love to play with y'all. I mean, he's always looking to move that rock.
Pass to Monk. Back to LeBron. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant against Howard. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Plays with a high level of energy and activity. Jackson impactful around the rim.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Morant kicks to Melton. Back to Morant. Pass to Anderson. Clock at 4. Back to Morant. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Davis for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Jeremy Jackson.
Dylan Brooks.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant with it. Westbrook with the block. They recover it. And stolen by James. The pass to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for LeBron. Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9. Here's Monk driving the lane. That's good, so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 16. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Anderson dishes to Adams. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Got that one up and Westbrook's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Los Angeles.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
From 11 feet away.
Continuing to get it done on defense. LeBron takes great pride in rejecting shots at play.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really push the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these other they can have.
And Denver went important in And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And it's Davis missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Westbrook with the block. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The multi-talented Anderson, I mean, he's awesome, man. He's an awesome glue guy, if you ask me. Someone who scores, rebounds, passes, defends. I mean, name it. He does it.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Williams comes in for Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Melton. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Morant.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Anderson passes to Clark, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Ellington. And here's Westbrook from the arc, off the mark.
Such a dark defender. I mean, when Dunn is on you, he's not going to give up anything easy.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Now look, I never changed. I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning. I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want it, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off. Guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I. Fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the scene. Got designer loop.
Situational lineups offer the best players at each position for a variety of specific game situations that you might find yourself in. If your team is getting dominated on the boards, try the tall lineup to help clean up the glass. If you're falling behind and need some threes to mount a comeback, then you can try your three-point lineup. If you have a narrow lead late in the game and your opponent is intentionally fouling, then you'll want your free throw lineup out there.
So he gets them both.
Once your situational lineups are set, you can access these presets during the game by pressing down on the D-pad, press the right trigger, and scroll through your options. If you didn't go through them before the game and want to see which players are involved in each specific lineup, then you'll have to call timeout, use the triggers, and go through your options. If you want to make substitutions but don't want to ruin the flow of the game, then hit down on the D-pad and choose which players you want taken out and which players you want subbed in for them. Your changes will take...
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. A San Antonio landmark, the beautiful, colorful Riverwalk, as we welcome you from the Lone Star State. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Friday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Lakers starting five. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. And for the Spurs, Murray and White in the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
So it's San Antonio now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Howard, the pass to Westbrook, going inside.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
Murray against Westbrook. Inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
A shot by James. No good. Monk against White. Pass to Pirtle. The Lakers with a rebound. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
The shot by James, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time. Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
Now, here is James. Howard finds James. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Here's Pirtle. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Murray. Outside Johnson. From the wing, James with the block.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
On the take. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Murray. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shoots over Westbrook. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's time for McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. And the Lakers also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. The free throw drops from Murray.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And Murray drops them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Now here's Johnson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. That one goes. Count it.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Pass to Young. McDermott with the ball. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Davis. The shot comes out. Young with the defensive effort. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Young. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Walker, he's checked in for White. And Forbes subbed in for Murray. Here's Walker. And the layup falls.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
2 minutes. Walker the ball.
Monk for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to McDermott. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Eubanks. Davis with the block.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. Ariza comes in for LeBron. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And none is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Ariza can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. McDermott outside. Pass to Eubanks. Outside Walker. Back to Eubanks. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Eubanks. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bazemore. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wing shot on the way. Forbes with the rebound.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Vassell. He nails it, and we're tied.
Cutting his teeth in his Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Nunn. Tie game in San Antonio. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, Thaddeus Young still getting it done. You could argue his best season in 2021 after 15 years in the league.
Going out there and being an energy guy, going out there and getting those extra possessions, going out there and scoring the basketball, just putting every aspect of the game into perspective and just playing through it.
And Young continues to add to his game.
Recently, he's more than doubled his rate of assists from any of his prior campaigns. Now, still learning some new tricks out there to his credit.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
We've got Devin Vassell. Lonnie Walker is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then there's Doug McDermott. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah. Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Here's Bazemore. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Forbes. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Walker. Takes the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Launches a three. The shot no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. To the inside. Here's Anthony. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Walker passes to McDermott. Back to Walker. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. And a nice all-around game. Walker's just searching for that consistency now.
He is. He shows flashes of being a great passer and a great shooter. And he can really defend. And he's an explosive athlete.
Good work there as it goes.
The tremendous strength of LeBron on display, going right through the contact.
Here's Murray. Ooh, Howard with a block. Left side, Rondo over Murray, and that one's long. The Spurs have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. It's Johnson with a drive. Tip. On the break. Here's Rondo. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading. Takes it inside. Ooh, Howard with a block. Pass to Rondo. Over Young. Here's Ariza. He's guarded by White. That shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Spurs making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. James goes in. That ties the game. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Explosive drive by James, knifing up the defense and getting to his shot.
Here's Bazemore. He's guarded by White. Pass to Rondo.
2 minutes.
To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by James, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. The kick out to White. Fires the three. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Bazemore. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Well, the Spurs shooting 41% in this game. Outside White. Trying to get back on track. Pass to Eubanks. They kick it out to Murray. Gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 7 points.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
The Lakers call timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Monk comes in for Bazemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rondo. Now, here is James. He had 28 points in the win against Memphis. Westbrook, the pass to James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Keldon Johnson.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season is still producing at an MVP level.
at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grade.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Count it. 13 points in the game.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Pass to Eubanks. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
Here's Eubanks. And here's Murray. He's got 7. He takes it in. And Davis with the block. Westbrook outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
Tie game in San Antonio. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting the time to rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, you're planes, hotels, buses. It's a grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, the big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. Westbrook finds Howard. The drive by Westbrook. Great D that time from Murray.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside White. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Long passes to Howard. James outside. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Young. Outside Johnson. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds in the game, and it's the Lakers on the break. Monk for 3. Pass to Westbrook. With the drive. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. McDermott's checked in for Young. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Walker, he's checked in for White. And Forbes subbed in for Murray. Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. McDermott's got 5. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Here's Forbes, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Walker. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Can't be careless if DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Vassell. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Out to the right wing. Here's Nunn. The shot no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Forbes. And it's blocked by Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. Rondo, he's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Forbes. That one rolls around and rims out. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Jordan. Shot from 12. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Davis.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Now here's McDermott. He's got 5. Eubanks in the high post. 6 to shoot. Pass to Forbes. McDermott outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jordan, the pass to Anthony. To the left side wing. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And stolen by Anthony. Pass to Rondo.
2 minutes remaining in the
Good chance here for Westbrook. The rebound by the Spurs. 1:53 left in the third. On the wing, Forbes. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Forbes has got 5.
Shooting over 43% from distance during his college career. This is Forbes' specialty.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by the Spurs. Eubanks, he's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Rajon Rondo. That's his 2nd personal.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defense. Giving up no easy looks.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. from deep. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. Oh, Westbrook with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Murray's checked in for San Antonio.
DeJounte Murray.
Now here's McDermott. He's got 5. Pass to Walker, to the paint. Here's Eubanks, and he goes in for the dunk. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The Lakers trail. Outside, Rondo. And here's Anthony. There's a 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
3.
Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Murray passes to McDermott. Back to Murray. There's 39 seconds left in the third.
Lakers foul. LeBron James. That's his first personal
The
foul.
free throw drops from Murray. And the Spurs with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Eubanks. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's White in for Walker. Anthony with it. Now guarded by White. Westbrook outside. Three-pointer, Anthony. Double team on James. And that one's good. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Murray. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Murray. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Lakers in the lead. Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Monk. Offline with a 3. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Murray. White on the wing. Goes back up. Rebound by the Lakers. Monk finds Howard. Here's Bazemore. Launches it. Counted from distance. Bazemore's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
White, the pass to Murray. Johnson against James. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Anthony, and Nunn is subbed in for Bazemore. Off the inbound, and there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Poeltl.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Now here's Monk. And James puts up a deep 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Johnson's gotten his first points in this one.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside White. To the wing on the left. Lets a floater go. Ooh, Howard with a block. And he gets it back. Murray from outside. Doesn't go for him. Now the Lakers take it the other way. High post Davis. It's James on the wing. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Howard against White. Murray's shot is good.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
Murray passes to White. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The three, James. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
None, but pass to Monk. Now here's Davis. Pass to James. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by James.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's White. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. White on the wing. Drains the triple. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Nice play call. Good execution. Derek's become a reliable performer with this team.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. And the Lakers also making a switch. Westbrook, he's checked in for none. And the ball out of play, the Spurs will have it. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Here's Johnson. Outside White. Pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. From behind the arc, James with the block. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. James outside. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And McDermott pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. Just tremendous shooting from Hurdle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
Down low, Howard, the pass to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Here's James on the wing. Westbrook finds Monk. Now here's Howard, covered by Pirtle. Back to Westbrook. It's Monk on the wing. They need this. And it's in. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Davis. Outside Monk. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Pass to White. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside Monk. And here's Davis, defended by McDermott. Another shot. James attacking. And he buries it.
Your go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They trail by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
I'm curious to see will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all.
Murray passes to White. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
Here's James. For the win! Oh, it's off the mark! Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And away we go here with overtime. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Johnson in at small forward. Walker passes to Murray. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Monk. Pass to Westbrook. Right side Davis. James with the ball. Covered by Johnson. There's Davis with the 3. Outside Monk. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Your Spurs squad.
The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Howard's checked in for Jordan. McDermott against Davis. McDermott, the pass to White. Back to McDermott. And McDermott with a slam.
It's critical to have role players like Doug McDermott because they can take the big shot just like the stars can.
The 3, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Murray against Monk. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Howard. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Murray against Monk. Murray passes to Poeltl. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Malik Monk picks one up.
Really like the work inside from Hurdle, using his body well to draw the contact on his way out.
Young, he's checked in for McDermott.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Murray from outside. Rebound, the Lakers. James with the ball. Checked by Murray. Back to James. Howard finds James. James double team. It's Monk on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
He connects, and now they trail by just 4.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 5 attempts to go as we play here in this OT period. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. James passes to Davis from deep 3-point range. That one's good from James on the assist by Davis.
From the deepest part of the ballpark, LeBron is in rhythm.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Monk. Murray, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
James outside. Fires from deep. Off target with a shot. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Now let's say you're playing a game and there's clearly a mismatch going against you. In that case, you'll need to pause the game, go to Game Plan, then Defensive Settings, and you'll be able to assign any player to guard any opposing player. You can also adjust on-ball pressure, off-ball pressure, and more. Lastly, let's go over intentional fouling. If it's a late game situation and you want assistance, you can go to Coach Settings and set your late game fouling to auto. This will force the computer to do all the late game fouling for you. But if you want to do it all yourself, then put that setting on manual.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much again for those expert tips, and thanks for joining us on 2K TV.
Thanks again for having me.
All right, if you have a topic that you uncovered on Expert Tips, tell us on social media using the hashtag 2KTV Expert Tips, and we will see Mike next time.
Detroit, it's time to play some basketball. Hi, this is Mason, PA announcer for the Detroit Pistons.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. An amazing start to the new season. We look at the updated power rankings. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. We take a look at the Pistons. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it. With
how it's ended up?
Thank you.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Malik Monk out there with Howard. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then there's Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Roby in at the four. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board for Los Angeles.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort off the drive. Good D by Howard. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And it's Westbrook missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Drills it from outside.
LeBron James.
James has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dort wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. They grab their own miss. Monk, the pass to LeBron. Here's Howard. Trying to get open is Davis. Howard, good. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
They get it back. Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Monk. Dort with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Lakers leading by 8.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
Outside, Dort. Passes to Bazley. No good on the triple. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turn into a great shutdown defender. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looks to me to be a bit sluggish.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jerome comes in for Dort. And it's Maladon in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Bazemore for 3, buries the long-range jumper.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Maladon passes to Bazley. Here he goes, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One walk.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The Lakers making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. Ariza comes in for LeBron. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Maladon. He's covered by Rondo. And then Maladon with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Anthony on the double team. Inside. Maladon with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Jordan can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Jordan finds none. Now here's Ariza. No good with the triple. The pass to Roby. Here's Giddey. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's still early, but LeBron James expressed confidence in his team's performance.
Sure. We had some, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, what coaches asked us to do, we've done it. We've done it at a high level, and I think everyone has come in great shape. Guys look good. They're performing well.
Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, the regular season is a marathon, but still, getting out of the gates well can make a difference.
That's his first personal foul.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Favors. Williams is out there with Maledon. And it's Beasley in at the 4 spot. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. There were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
That one is off. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. Anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we all get to have that experience in soccer basketball.
Well, that's just cunning and crafty by Rondo. Drives in, looking to draw a foul, and hoping to knock down the shot as well. That's just good basketball.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Anthony. He hits the second from the line.
I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And here is Maledon. 9 points last game out. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Thunder Girls Dance Team.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A.
And Monk has some real bounce now. When he's clear for takeoff, he's not hesitating at all before he launches.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now, here's Melodon. He's got 11. Can't hit from 12. On the wing, Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
That's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. On in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Jerome. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Melodon. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that free throw good from Nunn. He hits both from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Ariza outside from deep three-point range. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And Howard with the stop.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Outside, Dort driving in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Timeout called the Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Come out and sing crazy fans. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Jordan. LeBron comes in for Trevor Ariza. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kendrick Nunn. Davis dishes to Howard. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Bazemore. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Bazemore's got 8 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Davis puts it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
That's to Roby. Driving inside.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the dunk by James.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out breaking, competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
I tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 12. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
Lakers ball.
LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's LeBron for the three. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Los Angeles.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And James with the basket on the assist by Anthony. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
And the dunk by James.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 17. Dort misses. LA's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Golden State. Passes it to Giddey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Paisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jerome comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Paladon's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Rondo. To the middle. They need this. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Roby can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Paladon passes to Roby. Here's Maladon. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Maladon's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Los Angeles, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, he goes for the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points and 1 assist. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes are just coming down if they don't.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Monk. To the inside, Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's James. The shot will not fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
The pass to Monk. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Thunder trailing by 21. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oh,
man.
Anthony Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on a show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Dort kicks to Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
On the wing, Williams fires the three, bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 7 points in the game. Timeout called the Lakers. Craig, you know, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Reza comes in for Davis. Kent Bazemore's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw, no good. Baisley's checked in for Roby. So he can't get either to fall.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom, he chickens it straight down.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Here's Jordan. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Jordan. Dort misses.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Nunn. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams passes to Dort. Here's Baisley. Good D by Ariza.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert. very often.
And Bazemore kicks to none. Lakers passing it around. Monk for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lakers leading by 20.
Oh, man.
For Oklahoma City.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder making a change here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Jerome. Reza covering. Jerome passes the Baker. And he tucks it right in the weak block. Oh, man.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
2 minutes.
Here's Jerome. Down low. The shot by Melodon. No good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Jerome. Reza covering. Moves back up. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Jordan. Reza dishes to Monk. Jordan kicks to none. That three off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
The first free throw is good.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
Roby, he's checked in for Baisley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's LeBron, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
The Lakers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Melodon. Back to Favors. Pass to Melodon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Teo Maladon, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Outside Favors. Pass to Meladon. Favors trying to break free at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
With the teardrop. No good. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Meladon, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Releases. Giddy, no good. Lakers leading by 23. Here's LeBron. Buries it down low. James has got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Here's Jerome. And the shot goes in. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jerome. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Favors with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And there's the pass to Dort. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Lakers substitution, Dwight Howard.
Here is Favors. It's Williams high post from 12 feet out. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Williams can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 19 points. And it's Rondo in the corner. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
3 points.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. In the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
And it's sent back by Howard. LeBron James on the wing. And LeBron throws it down.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Dort against Rondo. To the paint. How's that for an answer? Back with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Favors, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Monk's checked in for Rajon Rondo. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Monk. Here's Davis. The tray. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Favors passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
James, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
First one falls for. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. All free throws good from George. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
2 minutes.
The shot. Rebound by Muscala.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ariza. Inside. Ellington dishes to Jordan. Here's Nunn. And a miss there on the triple. It's stolen by Ariza.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capabilities.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good. And he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your Thunder, taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the dunk by Jordan.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Mann. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. A three-pointer, no good. Here's man. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Russell.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Uncle Bomb. Wait.
Hey D,黑兵，黑头发，黑猫，黑眼睛，黑王，当然都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP，按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，在读外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的黑，甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我在哪里，哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 HOTF4P 投射 B2k 派跑部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标 like 飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的发蜡力我是个你小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把雪球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你上牢记胖起来打中你的太阳穴足够让你倒地足够让你倒地只要我在你们爬都爬不起来不用再抱期待整个西亚市场都被我们霸占像场龙卷风刮到我心刮到我心外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐目标非常精确在筒子林的基地被他们锁定黑 T 黑拼黑头发黑猫黑眼睛 A1 当然都是贵宾我是一个比地球更高的卫星黑钻 AP 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击电话那个响开个跨会议先给压账或者看看汇率你的老板他要给我面子在读外来网从来不受任何限制和我近距离接触只能通过电视我拉着黑的黑甩着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低故事里散发的粉儿你看我在哪里哪里就有毛带头顶着小牛仔看到我们出门拦着门口走开满汉全席当做下酒菜倒进水晶玻璃杯 A 瓶酒的价格给了这就是同在你玩上的风格你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位安排到位从不倒退带动地区经济的消费拽得动来个超蛋糕皮泡的小配合前面下还在不停的敲回车手表上的转台上看不见到底
点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。没有空没有空还要接着宣言，没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B。电话打不通，不在副局，录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T 黑 Pink 黑头发黑猫黑眼睛 A1 当然都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 AP 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话来个响开个广会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，来读外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触就能通过电视，我拉着黑的黑，甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的粗暴，把裤子拉到底，故事里什么的份儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Let go. Scratch game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Run away, all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. The dreads off. My words ain't no mouth. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pip the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox. In Miami with my then she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, hit a ride around with. Call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Got do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got it on the door. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this artist. Run away, all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. His dreads off. My words ain't no mouth. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pip the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
Take it last out, yeah. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the, yeah. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the, yeah. Wanna see me? I can feel, throw it back, let you. Few stats, keep a bad habit. Real, no a nigga. Flashy, that's how I dress. If you ask me, you broke, can't catch me. He don't have stats, so I call him Big Daddy. If he want the first, he gotta cash at me. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand.
regardless, spending my hard-earned. I'd rather get a purse than deal with the heartburn. She don't wanna work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gon' have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's just really disheartening, but I done paid for all kinds of nursing classes. And now she said she wanna be a makeup artist. You don't want the chips if it got the guac missing. You only want the Benz if it's AMG kitted. But if I get pinched based on suspicion, is you gon' sing like Bobby in New Edition? Forget it. Mama told me, so I did it. But that Samuel in Pulp Fiction, I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian, you with my lineage and dividends. Peace and light, I wish you all the love. Please get out my house, I'll call the... I think I have spent my final buck. I think I'm out to lunch. So honest in my hand. Honest, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I need. Get that money, keep up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Honest, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I need. Get that money, keep that. Yeah.
Don't mind me. I say don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you mad from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. You look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up beat. My word is a fire ass. Be talking this is monster ugly, cause they need some damn. You only good in my household. Gotta treat these women on man. To have a full house, drive me in the house. Tryna help her like Danny Tan. Ain't worry about them no more. They ain't worry about me no more. But they playing these streets some more. I'ma worry about how I grow. Can't shit with me if we not same boat. My friends and they on my phone. You don't know who to trust no more. Can I trust anyone at all? Run up these digits, I gotta. I'm on a mission, I got a vision. Keep myself distance, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm sipping. I'm different, move different, yeah, I don't know, let them present for Christmas. I want it all at my holiday wish. What I got on limited edition. Got so much dread, like I went fishing. Entertain my woman out. I just keep my woman in good condition. Multiplying money, don't do the vision. Can I live without this? Why I'm addicted. Suing time when I'm talking that business. All the stories I be hearing be fiction. Don't mind me, why you so focused on me? Worry about your bread, cause I'm getting to this green. Be thinking they top of these, they really don't know. Just know what I'm about it. No, I hope. My bank on healthy, pockets is empty. I'm in good shape. You looking bad shape. Better get your straight. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. Oh no, don't mind me.
Let's have a mid-city fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we lessons. A man but still a child, and I have so many questions. Struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions. Then find a place to live between the negatives and positives. While trying to make money, slinging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, copped a brand new pair of Timberlands. Then dipped down a one-way, time to scoop up and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My was sipping, I'm slapping hands with gas. Located shady spots so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that's got you tripping. Here, watch me demonstrate. First, you ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific, I'm glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro, call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
I try to keep it stress-free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got plans to take charge like major outlets. I ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty don't nobody carry. Keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the banging. On any given day like Mr. Cooper, yo, we hanging. Under the blue sky to stay laced and small. Pollute your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we brought. Can't get enough. So brother, pass another. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D, y'all word up. We bugging overtime from the light to the lime. Original star time. It's the double Chris one. And Camel brought the so we get game like on your sport channel. Take off the do-rag, replace it with a thinking cap. If you didn't know, tell the bro he should have known that. We here for one thing, and that's to remain. What's the name?
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back,